Pope Francis offered his prayers for President Biden, saying he hopes his decisions respect the dignity and rights of every person, including those who have no voice. And U.S. bishops around the nation joined both Pope Francis and Archbishop Gomez in those prayers. Here's what Bishop Thomas Paprocki of the Diocese of Springfield in Illinois said, in part, quote, "It is true that the Catholic Church shares the president's concern for justice in matters of the economy, healthcare, and immigration. It is also true that several of the president's policy positions are at odds with Catholic teaching about the dignity and integrity of human life." For a Catholic pro-life reaction to the Biden inauguration, joining us now via Skype is Kristen Day, Executive Director of Democrats for Life and a fellow Catholic. And our next guest, Amar Patel, is also Catholic and pro-life, but he's not Democrat or Republican. In 2020, he ran as the vice presidential candidate for the American Solidarity Party, a third party that says its platform is based on Catholic social teaching. Welcome to you both. Kristen and Amar, history was made this week with Joe Biden being sworn in as the second Catholic U.S. president. But for many Catholics, it feels impossible to celebrate because of his radical pro-abortion agenda. As fellow Catholics and pro-lifers, what are your thoughts on Biden being sworn in this week? Kristen, you first.
It's very exciting for the country. I feel like his speech was very well done and was talking about unity and peace. And I think there's a lot of good things we can do that will promote the good things that the Catholic Church does promote and support. But obviously the number one concern we have is the abortion issue and how radical the administration can get on this issue. We're very concerned about it.
Amar, what are your thoughts? You obviously did not vote for either Joe Biden or Donald Trump in 2020.
Yeah, I ran for vice president with the American Solidarity Party because I felt that Catholic social teaching needed to be kept whole. Unfortunately, most Catholics were only aware of two men that offered portions of the truth. So Joe Biden elevates the privacy of the human body over the primacy of the body of Christ, especially when it comes to the unborn. While Donald Trump lived his entire life loving the privacy of money. And anytime something would come up where we could alleviate some of the concerns that cause abortion, he would call it socialism. So in this way, I feel like that both parties are complicit in what ASP member Charlie Camosy calls a throwaway culture. So, if Biden rules like Obama, our pro-lifer wounds are going to continue to fester, and we really need some true healing and reconciliation in the American Catholic, body.
Mm-hmm. Kristen, you've said you will not abandon the Democratic Party. You continue to work towards making the Democratic Party more pro-life again. Kristen, has the Biden-Harris administration been open to hearing your message so far, that message of making room for pro-lifers in the Democratic Party?
We are looking forward to having some good meetings coming up. We are very excited that there will be a new DNC party chair instead of Tom Perez was not open to pro-life Democrats at all. So we're looking forward to having some good meetings and discussions about the importance of the pro-life voice within the Democratic Party and finding unity within the party on policies that will provide women with the option to parent. Because right now, the only thing that the Democratic Party is really focused on is abortion and having women have access to abortion. And they're really turning their backs on women who don't want abortion. We're having a huge battle in New Jersey right now that they're trying to expand abortion in New Jersey and not addressing the real problems that the state faces, which is an abortion rate double the nation. So they're addressing the wrong things to support the abortion industry and their corporate interests. So we need to turn that around.
Absolutely. Amar, do you foresee more and more Catholic Americans being disenchanted with the two-party political system, particularly when it comes to the life issue? I'm interested in your take on this moment of time in American Catholic history.
I think they should, because we have one party that increasingly is celebrating abortion as a sign of liberation, and the other one that fights tooth and nail to ignore income and wealth inequality that really are fundamental drivers for the reasons for abortion. We can't accept the lesser of two evils. Our political system can't succeed dominated by parties that allow evil to undercut the good that they're trying to do in their platforms. We have to remember that the apostles and the martyrs and missionaries that spread the gospel around the globe never settled to preach anything less than the truth. One of my favorite speakers is Matthew Kelly, and to kind of use his catchphrase, we can't become the best versions of ourselves stuck in these political tribes that won't seek true solidarity. So we have to be intentional on following Catholic social teaching in order to be whole life.
Kristen Day, Amar Patel, thank you both for joining us.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.